Welcome everyone, it's Vapors to Drakomar. It's time for some more Raid Shadow Legends. We are just going to rush by, do some Arena and Fire Night. Just do it. I mean, I gotta kind of do it anyway. Might as well do a lot of it. Just burn up my tokens. Just do it. Be a good plan. I like how he doesn't take much damage from that. Oh. Because we gotta do some Arena. One way or another. We gotta do some Arena. Let's try this exotic combination. The main thing we don't want is Soulbound Boyer to get a shot. That means we're dead. That's basically what that means. This one is weird in the mind. Generally, I don't want Corgan the Crowned doing anything. Because the second he starts doing stuff, we are in a heap of trouble. This looks like a job for Armiger. Yep. Okay, this was a mistake in a number of ways. Let's not include that. Let's try. Let's try this mix. That did not work as I thought it would. How does it go unkillable after that, too? What the hell is going on? Okay, then. We'll just have to do it the old school method. Maybe Vogoth would have been good against this. Starting to think that that would have been a good idea. I'm starting to think. This looks like a nightmare. That's also a nightmare. That's a nightmare. This is a nightmare. It's definitely a nightmare. Um... This looks like a nightmare on so many different levels. Let's try a provoke here. Let's take out Altan. Altan, I think, is going to be our biggest target. Because of that. Because Altan, he's powerful, and that's part of the problem. One there. Do that. Got him. Okay, now we got him alone. He's nowhere near the threat he is alone than he is with company. With company, a Mausoleum Mage is a lot more of a pain than if he's alone. If he's alone, we've got him. We should be able to get him here. There we go. Okay, we used up our arena tokens, which is what I was hoping. I was hoping for that. I was hoping for that. Now, we have to do 2 more arena battles. I'd rather wait. The rest of these teams look really awful and are basically death sentences. So, what is the other thing that we're going to do? Well, we're going to do Fire Knight, but before we do Fire Knight, yes, I have been doing some League of Legos. It's been having various results. Not all of them pleasant. Some of them pleasant, others not. It varies a lot. Yes, a lot. So, claim that. So yeah, we have to do more arena. Let's murder a Uragrim. Oh, my faster, okay. First, let's target the Uragrim for the love of Talos, because if history is any guide, Uragrim is a massive threat. Got him. Got him, coach. I don't like the look of the Phoenix comp there. That looks bad. And weird in the mind. What removed his buff again? Okay. Well, at least we got the rest of them on lockdown. Yeah, steal your buffs. Now, if you're asking why I'm targeting Ninja... Oh, my neck. Ninja... Gotta be careful about my neck, because my neck has been, a problem. Yes, a problem. Part of the reason I didn't record a lot today was because of my neck. Oh. That's a bad sign. We are screwed, I think. Maybe. No, we got him. Someone +1 to their ninja. What a try hard. What a try hard. How the hell do you even do that? You can't get multiples of him. Unless... Unless the ninja... Okay. Unless they killed their noble to do that, which is more than likely. Which is more than likely, considering how bad Noble, the guy that empowers, does it. I highly doubt. Yeah, we're screwed. We are inevitably screwed here. Yeah, I don't see it. There's no way. I don't see me beating a Hegemon. Maybe. I mean, okay, we're faster, so that's slightly encouraging. That is slightly encouraging. We're going to have to put the block buffs on for good measure here. We're going to want to target Gorgorab specifically. And steal his buff if we can. That's way better. It's miles better. Because even if she revives, we won't really have a problem with the Gorgorab. The Gorgorab is going to be... You see these all the time. The Gorgorab is the core of the team. And once you tear out the core of the team, like sure, Syl is a threat, but it's not like Gorgorab is. Gorgorab is one of those things you can't ignore the Gorgorab. He will at all. He will literally, like, you can focus the Syl first, but if there's a Gorgorab, if you have a choice between a Gorgorab and a Syl, Gorgorab every time. I kid you not, Gorgorab every time. Because Gorgorab will screw you. It's not just like, oh, we can wait around until next year or something. Well, the Gorgorab, no. No, you got to kill the Gorgorab now. There's no, I can just chill. No. There's no just chill with Gorgorab. It's, you kick its butt or you're done. You are toast. Okay, so we do a hard termite. Remember our friend Achak? Okay. So we're going to do, how do I want to set this up? So we're going to do Queen Eva. Yeah, we're going to level a little bit of food in there and also shove a an Odachi. I remember that Odachi video blew up. But I've got a bit of surprise for you. Because guess what? Remember how I said I had someone weird in the mind? Remember how I said that? There is something definitely weird in the mind I want to show you. Yes. It's a little bit of a twist, if you will. A wee bit of a twist. It's a wee bit of a twist. Bad Alcazar is a major pain in the butt to deal with in general. So now we're going to do Achak's promotional ceremony. Complete with Mortu Macabre. Yes, 2 Mortu Macabres. 1 on the enemy team, 1 on my team. Mortu on Mortu combat. Because Achak, the weird in the mind, is about to get a promotion. Now, peril you. See? He's level 50 now, but that's not all. That's not all. Achak, the weird in the mind, is about to get a promotion. That's right. Because he's weird in the mind. Oh, yes. He's weird in the mind. Achak, the weird in the mind, gets promoted. Yes, Achak, the weird in the mind. He's weird in the mind. You know he is. You know he's weird in the mind. Yes. Yes, he's weird in the mind. Oh, yeah. Now, all that's left for this account is the termite. The termite. Whoa, the termite. The termite's being weird in the mind. I mean, so is Achak. The weird in the mind. Yes. And then his rise to fame and glory. Achak, the weird in the mind. Yes. And then he's eventually going to be promoted to Spider and other forms of strange dungeons. Because he's weird in the mind. Yes, he's weird in the mind. I hope this account gets a cold heart one day. Because that would be, useful. That would completely reinvent the Fire Knight. Is that right, Termite? I'm back. You thought I was going away. Oh no. Oh no. You're going to meet with an unfortunate fate. Yes, an unfortunate fate. Right? Termite? Are you weird in the mind? Yes. The great termite is weird in the mind. The great flaming termite. Gonna mess with the termite again. You know about the termite? Yes. Yes, the termite. He's weird in the mind. Yes. The termite is weird. The termite has weird powers. Yes. Look how much HP burn I got on you. Oh, hell yeah. Yes. Termite's weird in the mind. He's gonna do some weird things. I am considering making a team with Achak versus the termite. So I want to do some experiments on Achak versus the termite. So maybe Achak can make a splash in the termite. I don't know how good he is in Fire Knight. I don't think he's meant for Fire Knight. That's going to be reserved mainly for Cold Heart if I get her. Because Cold Heart is going to be the thing that completely changes Fire Knight. Let's be real here. Let's be real. And keeping him burning. Keeping that termite burning. Keep that termite burning. The eternally burning termite. Observe. The termite that never stops burning. Yes. The termite who has learned how to burn. Yes. It's weird in the mind. Look at all that burns and poisons chilling off of him. All that peeling off. Get that shield up. Increases defense. The termite is going ham. You know, it'd be more hilarious if we put Achak, the weird in the mind. Because then we could have the strengthen and maybe a burn that goes with it. To supplement those two. And that could be even amazing. So I want to try it just for the strengthen and the other debuffs. The debuffs alone. The debuffs alone is worth it. The debuffs alone. We got it. All right. Does that give us the triple? Did we complete the daily? Yep. Does that give us the triple, though? Okay, I can't nod too much because my neck. It's weird in the mind. Okay, I gotta check what we gotta do for the finale. The finale of this episode. No, I don't want your dungeon pack. As much as appetizing as that sounds. Okay, so we're gonna need some more arena. We're gonna need to do some Fire Knight because the boost isn't active. All of this looks terrible, but I have to choose one of these things. Okay. I am in a sticky scenario. Because that's an arbiter. And the likelihood that the arbiter is faster than me is highly likely. Okay, first things first. Target the Arbiter. Target him. At some point, this person was in gold. At some point. Somehow. Don't ask me how. They had to be. Because otherwise, they could not get the Arbiter. They had to be in gold at some point. Because the standard for gold has gone up. So maybe they got it pre the arena becoming harder. They had to. Because I thoroughly see me killing this person. Now it's just her. Joke's on you. I don't have any buffs up anymore. Let me get out of here. Alright. Oh, that doesn't look good. None of this looks good. Double revive. Oh, this looks really gross, man. My God. Okay, what do we got? Something tells me this is going to end bad, but I don't know what. Don't ask me why, but it has that omen. That feel bad omen. Why are they so tanky? Alright, get a provoke. We're going to want to take out the Rezzers. Because without that, we're screwed. Okay, good. We just have him. It's not too bad. Hell, we might be able to save the situation completely. Got him. Got him. All right. What do we got? 6 levels. So we're going to do 6 Fire Knights. Yep, 6 Fire Knights. You know, I'm just going to let this rock till we get to the actual Fire Knight. Let's be honest. I don't want to go slow through these waves. I really don't. I don't want to go slow through the waves because I didn't come here to fight waves. I came here to fight the actual Fire Knight. Besides, the AI always screws up whenever you get to the actual Fire Knight. They do perfectly fine on the waves, and then on the actual Fire Knight, they completely barf. Because that's, I don't know why, but that's always the way it works. I don't know why it's not burning him, but sure, game. Why is he not even placing it once? That's weird in the mind. Probably because its accuracy is too low. Must be that. Must be. Can't be any other reason, can it? Now, while I would not go for the triple hit if it was another boss, the way the Fire Knight dictates, you have to hit the boss multiple times. That's the cardinal rule of this boss. And heal reduce. It's a cardinal rule of this boss. Tried to go further through Majora's Mask. But mainly I did a lot of League today, trying to improve myself at League. Because, you know, trying to settle the grudge. It's a lot of grudges you get in League. We're going to want to focus him specifically. Because he's weird in the mind. And if you let him be weird in the mind, he is going to... Because I'm like, if I have to do this to get double triple, so be it. There we go. We do that. Trying to do some damage with the Burning Lash, because I tried doing damage to this boss with Dark Elhain. That did not work out the way I planned it to do it, because not only does she not multi-hit, she often doesn't even smack the boss that hard without some exceptional savage gear. Doesn't even smack the boss when it's open properly, which sucks. You guys all remember Splatoon? I never played that game. I wonder where it is now. I wonder what happened to that game. Bet they forgot all about it, didn't they? Hell, I even forgot about it until just now. These Heart Seekers are chunking the hell out of it. That's the guy who messed up on the Fire Knight team. That guy in that cage. Yeah, he messed up bad. He's like, I can take him. And then he's like, oh, wait. I can't take him? Yeah, that's when you underestimate Fire Knight, my dude. And then you end up in that cage. Hanging over floating magma for the rest of time. Because you screwed up on Fire Knight. It's a gas. Really? No gear? I'll skip to Fire Knight 15. And do that twice. The rate limiting step for Fire Knight 16 is accuracy. Because I need my cold heart to do something with that. Because the reason I'm doing Fire Knight is I've got to have some presence in the Fire Knight scene. Yeah, no. Because if I don't have any presence on the Fire Knight scene, we are in trouble. I guess the advantage of his gear that he had before was the fact that it had more accuracy, but neither of it hits pretty hard, so I'm assuming the other stuff has much higher defense values. Like, we're talking like 4K defense minimum. Because I know Dragstar's damage is based on defense, right? I'm not hallucinating. These mobs are very tanky, by the way. Like, tanky beyond the usual extent of tanky. Now, the reason I have him here instead of like Vergus or Taragi even is because he's the one that multi-hits. And multi-hitters are valued in here highly. Especially if the multi-hitter has a heal reduction on it. That's like so important. Like, I was using Kitus before I have Hellborn Sprite on the other account as a substitute. Back in the ooh, I hear the Rotmen. Maybe I should show the Rotmen. They're weird in the mind. The Rotmen. They have a wheel that the Rotmen run around on. So we're going to go... We should... If we do this version twice... We should have it. There's a reason I'm doing that. Trying to speed this battle up. Because, you know, I don't really want this boss to take all day. But this boss is so weird in the mind. There we go. I managed to get a full rotation to circle around, to cycle around to the skill. The heal reduction. Generally where you want to cycle around to in the first place. Also, Coldheart dies too easy later on. She needs like more durability in her gear and like attack it too so she can hit harder. Like more stats. Coldheart's very thirsty for stats. To be frank with you. If you don't have the right thing to satisfy that, you're pretty much done for. Now, if I could get Coldheart and Allure on the same account and get them both to survive, ooh, we could do a speed run of this. Uh-huh. But doing that is hard as sin, apparently. I don't know why it doesn't decrease accuracy more here. I mean, I don't know how far decreased accuracy would work versus this boss, to be honest. They could have a buff called decreased resistance. But, I mean, a debuff, but they don't. They have increased accuracy you could put on yourself, but there is no decreased resistance. Wouldn't that be fascinating, though? If there was a debuff called decreased resistance. And they could put it on some kind of advanced boss, like freaking Hydra. Where it puts decreased resistance on you. That would be hilarious. That would be hilarious. Anticlimactic. I don't know if I want to do 2 more of those. Really? I have to do 3 more? No, I'm not doing 3 more Fire Knight right now. I don't feel like it. I don't want to do that dungeon either. But I have to do at least 1. And why not? Do at least 1 or 2 of these. As much as I like to do just Fire Knight, it's incredibly repetitive. To a fault. Like, I really don't want to do just that dungeon. And I do need more Force Elixirs. That is a thing. Granted, I also need to get Sachi in shape for Faction Wars. Hello. Are you weird in the mind? Which one does the decreased defense? Whichever one does decrease... Oh, he does healing reduction. Okay. I can see who dies first. The guy that does the healing reduction. And you're like, what's the point of that? I'll tell you. See, the thing about healing reduction is if you do not deal with the healing reduction, that boss will eat your guts out alive. And that's not pleasant, is it? No. No, it's not. No, it's not. One thing I like about Vizier versus this fight is trying to like hide him. I still think he's gonna die. Yeah. I think we got him. Yeah, I think we got him. Okay, do one of that. Trying to reduce. We'll do one spider. This is a new team I've come up with. So, this spider, the thing that's interesting about it is it's got a good deal of turn meter control. Because we can get Armiger and the Heartseekers to keep him under control. And with that, we can stop it from ever taking a turn. Which doesn't sound significant until you realize how much burn damage it stands to take from that, and then it sinks in. See how much burn damage it stands to take from that? See? By the time it took a turn, did you see how much it just took? It's turn meter out. See? And by doing that, we can keep the burns constantly cycling in and around it. His gear still needs improvement. But as you can see, we can turn meter control this guy rather well with this. Enough that he can't take too many excessive turns. See, because in this case, We can dictate it, not what it dictates. Heartseeker that. Later rest. Oh. We still got him. I guess we can go back to Fire Knight. I just really don't want to do too much of one dungeon all at once. Like, I know there's like a rotation, but I still like variety. There's a reason I'm trying to do this. I'm trying to do Fire Knight, but at the same time, try to keep it less of a thing. So, the Fire Knight keeps these cages, I guess, for the people that lose to Fire Knight. Is that right? So that must be where you go once you lose to Fire Knight. That must be where you go. Oh, maybe this is Fire Knight's foundry. Maybe this is a foundry. Because that's why there's like a magma there in a pot. Because maybe it's Fire Knight Foundry. Like a foundry where they forge metal. All that's liquid metal. It must be hot if that's liquid metal. Oh, can you imagine standing in there? Oh, that would be so flaming. Oh, can you imagine? Can you imagine that heat? That heat would be gross. Like, yuck. That would be so gross. Hopefully it gives me an armor piece this time. Hopefully. Hopefully we can get that done. Now this may not be the best Fire Knight team, but the amount of gear and the type of gear that you actually need to make a good Fire Knight team is very difficult. And that's the reality of it. I'm trying to refresh that healing reduction on it so it doesn't go, you know, the run of the coop. Oh, no, 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 no. Ooh. One thing I like of having Apothecary, like a bunch of multi-hitters on a Fire Knight team, is there's a lot of backups to make sure that the shield gets massively smacked point blank. And that's very useful. Get him. Yeah, get that term meter back. Whip that back. I really wish Achak the Weird in the Mind would be good for this, but I think the game changer here would be Cold Heart. The other account has to get lucky and get a Cold Heart at some point. In order to do that, but yeah, that will change that account. That will when I get a Cold Heart on there. People always ask us, why do you want a Cold Heart? Cold Heart is the way into higher Fire Knight. It just is. It's how you fight Fire Knights like this. And that should do it. That should do it. There we go. Ooh, a new best time. Okay. Does it do it now? Of course not. Of course, the termite has to get involved. Yes. Yes, the termite has to get involved. Yes. I want my clan activity to full tonight. Do that every so often. Because I know that I want to be weird in the mind. I want to preserve my accounts. Yes. Account maintenance. Come on. Smack it. Give it all you got. Increase that duration as much as you humanly can. Keep increasing it. I could put Mausoleum Mage in here, actually. That'd be probably better, right? I know Taragi is a god in here. I know that. I know that if you could just like stick Taragi in Vergus's place, this team would probably do twice as well because of the extent at which the protection goes. Get that. Ooh, he's mad. He's flaming mad. He's steaming. He's steaming. Got steamed termite with nether sauce. It's the new thing on the menu for Talarian cuisine. Termite with bechamel sauce. Yeah, that's it. Put the termite in a crepe. Giant termite in a crate. Giant termite with crepe sauce. Termite's mad. Probably should have revived Vizier instead, to be honest. Yes, I can keep this thing burning, but I don't know how much damage I can really milk from that at this point. I mean, not necessarily a whole awful lot. I mean, yes, you could technically get a whole bunch of proc. But it depends. It all depends. Whatever. I want this to be over anyway. This is actually a really long fight. I don't want it any longer than that anyway. I'll take that. Just give me the triple star, please. Thank you. Thank you.